Hey, this is BrickTsar, and we're going to go back in time again and look at another vintage Lego set. And this is going to be the first set of this type that I have reviewed on my channel. This is one of the large vehicle sets, and Lego made a lot of these large vehicles in the Legoland theme. And the first one we're going to look at is set 760, the London bus. And I think this was actually produced in different with a different number as well, other than 760. But I have two sets of this, and we're going to take a close look at it. And this is from 1975, the London bus set 760. Now, both of these sets I have are ones that I did not assemble. I purchased these. I think they both came in lots on eBay, where I had got a bunch of stuff because I never did buy the individual set. It just came with other lots that I bought. So these were already assembled when I bought them. They were a little dirty. I cleaned them up a little bit. Still need to clean them up a little more. But you'll notice this is the classic London bus that you will see in London. I think some of them have an open top, but it has an upper and lower level, because it's a double-decker bus. And I did have the privilege of riding one of these when I was in London. I was 17. That was back in 1986. So I was about to turn 18. But anyway, so I did get the privilege of riding in one of these. So something, it's almost like a tourist thing to do. And this is the first one. I'll look at all the sides and show you the stickers on both of the vehicles and see that they're not necessarily applied in exactly the same place, but all the stickers are on there. And then we'll look at the front of both vehicles, and you can see this one on the left, they didn't do quite as good a job of applying that sticker. The middle sticker is okay on the middle portion there. Piccadilly Circus. It says visit Legoland. There's the other advertisement that's on there. And Hyde Park, I've been there. Don't remember. Yeah, I've been to Oxford Street. I don't remember Regent Street. But I do remember going to those places when I went to London. It's the only place in Europe I've ever visited, is England. But anyway, that's the front of the vehicle. And we'll look at the other side, which is the same stickers from the previous side we looked at. Read the Lego Times Daily and London Transport. And then the back has the same Hyde Park, Oxford Street, Regent Street, number 7. So it's a pretty neat little model. It has the big wheels, and a lot of the large vehicles, they have this same size wheel here, which if you look on the bottom, it's just these where you they fell off real easy. This was the first style of Lego wheel. Now, when they first came out with the Lego wheel vehicles in the 60s, usually you'd have a white 2x4 brick, and the ones with the black brick and spoked wheels or solid wheels with a stud on them are a little better quality than the white ones from the 60s. And the rubber from the 60s, it would be gray, but here it's black, and the black seems to hold out a little better. I know a lot of the stuff I have from the 60s, the gray wheels, they dry rot, and they get real brittle and fall apart, but I've not had that problem with the black wheels. I think the plastic or rubber or whatever it is they made it is a little better quality and lasts longer. So Lego improved the quality of their plastic from the 60s, and the rubber for the wheels improved. So I try to attach that wheel back again. Now, these bricks did not stick real good on this one, even though the quality was better, but yeah, that back wheel wants to fall off. I think it has more to do with that plate than it does with that wheel. This one's in good shape. So I got two of these. I actually got another one laying around somewhere, and this is one of my favorite large vehicle sets, so I'm doing it first. It's got a lot of slopes and windows, a lot of red windows, and so that's pretty cool. Now it goes back to the drawback of stickers, and especially when these stickers are rather large and go across multiple pieces, it causes a dilemma. And I was happy to get these two sets. They were complete basically with all the stickers. As far as I know, I don't have the original sticker sheet, but looking at it online, I think all the actual stickers are on here. The problem with this set is once you've built it and put the stickers on, you're pretty much stuck like that. If you take it apart, the stickers will get damaged or hard to keep. Now this sticker here on this bus, it's on a 1x6, so you'd be able to take that off, but see this guy on this other one, he got it kind of across a couple of windows there. And then that Read Lego Times Daily, that's going across several bricks and plates actually, so it's almost impossible to take it apart. Same with the front sticker and the big sticker there for the grill. So that's the disadvantage. So it's basically you built it and it's kind of like a model. It doesn't have replayability unless you just want to ruin your stickers, which I don't. So that's why I think I have found two of these assembled in lots. I wish I could remember what came with these. I know these came in large lots where I got, over a dozen sets at one time, and that to me is the best way to buy vintage Lego. That's what I do. My favorite search on eBay, I'll just go ahead and tell you now, is I type in the words vintage Lego, and that's what I search. And then I'll do sub searches where I'll look for other stuff, because sometimes people don't use the word vintage, but I'm always looking for old stuff, and I've pretty much got most everything that I want, so there's not as many things. I can kind of refine my searches, but a lot of times when I'm looking for a particular item, they don't really have it described well. So if you were to do a search for London bus, you would find a bunch of these, but you'd end up paying more than what I did for these. So what I do is I look for these in lots with multiple items, and that's how you find them. So this is a classic Lego set, a very good one. Oh, let me show you the instructions and the little mini catalog that came with this set. So again, like with a lot of the other things from this era, the instructions are fold out. And if you can see there on the bottom, it's 1975 Lego system, printed in Germany, and it just folds out. It's got a color photo picture on the outside, which I really like, instead of having the computer or however they generated animation, not animation, but instead of just having a picture like this, it's an actual photograph. I like that on these instructions. Very nice picture they took there. And then the back side shows the rest of the build. And if you look here on step 1, it has those wheel base plates. Those are the type of base plates you'd see in these large vehicle sets, and there were several of them. So they're not exactly rare pieces, but you don't see those base plates made anymore today. There are a few styles of it, different colors, that are a little bit more rare. And when we get into some of the other vehicles that have steering, some of the base plates actually have a hole in them, but not in this set because it didn't have a steering mechanism for the front wheel like some of the other large vehicles did. So that's the instructions that I had for this set, and I had 2 copies of it. Now here's the mini catalog that came, and this is a 1975 mini catalog. It's in English there. It says, "Hi there." I like that expression. It has a maxi figure poking his head out, freckled-faced, brown-headed maxi figure coming out of the Lego box. And then I'll open it up. It shows some of the sets from 1975 with maxi figures here, and then some of the basic building sets there. And then we look on the other side. If I could open it. Here's some of your large vehicles. So we see our London bus there, and the wrecker with car, steam shovel with carrier. So those are some pretty cool models. They're almost like that's what they are, models instead of play toys. So you could build them and kind of display them, whereas some of the other things like this were more conducive to taking apart and rebuilding. So this is 1975, and here's some other cool sets. I remember that set 570. That's one my third grade teacher had, and I remember playing with it. And that was the fire station there. So some cool sets that were available at the time of this set, the London bus, came out. Well, sorry I got a little off track. I just get excited when I see some of the old things from the 70s, and I really like the vintage stuff. And this is a really cool set 760, the London bus, and it's one of my favorites. And even though I have two of them, I find it hard to part with one of them. So I prefer to keep both of these. I do have some others that don't have all the pieces or all the stickers. I may end up selling some of those, but anyway, these are two of my favorite sets that I have for this type of set. The large vehicle set from 1975, set 760, the London bus. So please comment if you like some of the large vehicle sets. Let me know. I will be reviewing those over time. I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit between doing the large vehicles, the building set with people, some of the more recent stuff like the Paradisa. I'm getting around to doing it, reviewing them, and these are some really good sets here. So let me know what you think about the large vehicles. If you want me to do some more of those, well, I'm going to do them anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching BrickTsar. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.